Greetings from Koh Samui.
Yeah.
Cap. That's what they do. Say thank you.
No, I'm really chuffed with our choice of holiday destination because we've been dying to, as I've said in Chinese already, dying to take Damon away for almost the whole year. We went to Osaka last November.
Damon's only 11 months old though.
You round it up to a year.
Okay. Before I gave birth to him, we were already planning this holiday, apparently. Yes, we've been planning this for a long time.
I wanted to spend Christmas in Tokyo, actually. I
think Tokyo is too hectic.
I had no idea. I didn't really give it much thought. And we went to Osaka, and then I thought, oh wow, all the Christmas decorations, the Christmas lights. I think Tokyo would have been lovely. I'm sure it would have been lovely. But Damon back then would have been 3 or 4 months old, and to fly any baby that age anywhere, even if it's that short haul, I think it's just a mammoth task.
It is a mammoth task. From Hong Kong to Koh Samui is around 3.5 hours, so that is doable. We didn't really time around his schedule. It just happened that the flight was really good with his schedule. So he napped for about an hour or so on the plane.
It was horrible. We sleep late. We slept at 2. We woke up at 4. Damon woke up at 5. Sarah and I were like walking zombies at the airport, and he didn't fall asleep straight away on the plane. For about half an hour, 45 minutes, both Sarah and I were so
mainly
knackered.
me.
Oh, I was tired too.
Yeah, I know, but I was the one walking around with Damon.
You were carrying him in the carrier.
Yeah.
I was equally tired.
He said that he'll take one for the team, he'll sleep first, so then I can sleep later.
I was tired. I knew she was tired. My plan was to sleep first, to rest first, and then the moment she needed someone to hand over, I'd be there. And my plan worked perfectly. That's why the trip. I think it's lovely. I'm a very lazy person when I go on holiday, so this is exactly what I want. Just a villa, a swimming pool, room service, nothing else, man.
Yeah, so basically we just want to chill around and just veg and take Damon for a swim. Hi, he's excited!
It's fun. Who is enjoying his little speedboat? Just chilling out in our own pool, driving my little inflatable car.
We brought our helper, so that's good because when Damon sleeps, then we can kind of go for our dinner and do our thing, like in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very feasible in Thailand to do that because the villas are big, and also I guess flights are relatively more affordable compared to if I was flying to the States or Australia.
I think also it's not just the money, it's also for any, not just for a kid or a baby, flying 12 hours.
It's not really a holiday.
Yeah.
Apart from the flying, prepping for the holiday needed a lot of planning as well. And because it's our first time, I had to look into a lot of things. And we had so much luggage.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, we'll have a separate vlog on how we packed for this holiday.
Usually,
yeah.
I'm happy to share a suitcase with Sarah because I'm happy to wear the same stuff again and again, and it's not a big deal. So what happens is if we fly Taiwan or Thailand or anywhere Southeast Asia, we carry one suitcase.
And maybe one hand carry.
Yeah, one hand carry, and we share a lot of the luggage. So for me, I'm happy to be without any luggage space and to not care about packing. And this time, because there's worry that there's not enough space, there's worry that we're not carrying enough Damon stuff. So I chose to get my own suitcase, to carry some of Damon's stuff in the suitcase, his books, his toys, and Sarah has her own suitcase. And then Damon has 2 suitcases. There's formula, there's nappy, there's food, biscuits. So if you think of it like that, between family of 3, we've got like 5 or 6 pieces of luggage. It's pretty hectic. We were lucky that before the holiday, both of us had about 2 or 3 days off. So we planned the holiday, we packed, we had time to go through the luggage to make sure everything was there. The night before we flew, everything was checked, double checked, triple checked. Maybe I worry too much. I don't doubt that, but having time to pack, having time to prep, I think is very important.
I think it'll be a lot quicker next time we go on holidays.
Yeah.
Because we already have the list and...
And like you were saying, because the bigger the toddler, the baby, the easier and more carefree it is. Damon, he's now 11 months. Let's say when he's 1.5, he's going to be even stronger, even sturdier, so there's less stuff to worry about. As you see in the clips, playing in the pool, mucking around on the grass, at the restaurant, so you can see he's having a good laugh. He's enjoying his time in Koh Samui. Where you choose to go in terms of the property, the hotel, it's really important. So here we've got it's properly a house. So it's got a kitchen, each bathroom, each bedroom is very sufficient in what you need. They even have a baby bathtub. They have all the little
amenities for kids.
For Damon too. So in effect, we could have come without having brought so much stuff, but it's always better to bring your own stuff because he's still 11 months old, and for him to have to sleep in a unfamiliar cot with unfamiliar stuff, that might be slightly problematic. So far, we've been here for 2-3 days. He's enjoying it, so I don't think being in a different place has affected his eating and sleeping too much. And we've got to move because Damon woke up, we delayed filming, now it's sunset and the sun is on my back and it's going to kill me if we don't move.
Yeah, so literally we have brought over half of the stuff in Hong Kong here. I suggest if you go on a holiday with a baby, at least make it like 5 days so it's worthwhile, because it is a lot of effort if you're only here for like 3 days, because we used to do really short trips, like 3 days and then we'll go back to Hong Kong. But I was telling Jason, lucky we're doing it for like the whole 5-6 days, because you spend the first day unpacking and then you spend the last day packing again. It's pretty crazy.
So we've been here for 2-3 days now. We've got a few more days left, and you can't rush a family trip with a toddler or a baby. Or you can do if you want, but it's just hectic and stressful. In Southeast Asia, because it's so near, it's quite feasible to maybe do a 4-day trip, because the travelling only requires half a day. Were we to fly to Europe, to London, it'd be silly to stay any less than a week, because it's just tiring.
I think plane is only a small issue. A lot of people say that when babies go to a different country with a completely different time zone, they get really cranky because their whole day is just completely out of whack. And I'm not ready to deal with anything like that yet. So everyone asks me whether I'm going to take Damon to London or Australia. I'm like, whoa, let's take it step by step. Another thing about this particular resort, the Conrad, is they have a lot of the 2-bedroom villas. A lot of resorts, they focus more on a romantic holiday, which you can also enjoy here because they do have the 1-bedroom or like the smaller villas. But when I was looking, I realized that a lot of hotels, they have very limited amount of 2-bedroom villas, and it makes it really hard to book. Let's say if you were to come with your parents or like us with our helper, it is actually better to get a 2-bedroom villa because there's more space and there's just more privacy if you have 2 bedrooms. And they're very considerate. They make fresh baby food, so you can order it. Like we've been ordering it for Damon. On top, we've been making our own stuff as well. Really accommodating with babies.
The destination, the venue, is quite family friendly. I kept on saying I wanted to take Damon to Tokyo for Christmas. I assume it'd be a completely different kind of vacation in the city, because there isn't the space. For what you pay for, you get a tiny, you might get a what are those
suite.
Called? A suite with a interconnecting room.
Yeah.
Here we've got a house, we've got our own pool. We can have breakfast in the living room, have lunch down by the pool, then go for dinner at the bar or the restaurant. So this venue here is great for families. Cities are good too.
Maybe for when Damon's older.
Yeah.
It's more personal choice, really. I think some parents are really fine with going to cities. I think we personally, just the two of us, prefer laid-back holidays anyways.
Totally. It's about what you want. And in the city, I guess people are going to do a bit of shopping, see friends, go for dinners at different restaurants throughout different districts of that city. But here we're just here to chill out and maybe go into town.
So pretty much every day when we wake up, we
gym.
jump straight into the pool.
Go for a swim.
Oh yes, on top there's spas at resorts.
Oh yeah.
And me and Jace love going to the spa.
It's been 3 days. We've been twice.
And then we've decided to have a 2-day break from the spa, and then we're going to go again.
Let's not go overboard.
Yeah. And you can still enjoy your romantic dinners at night.
No,
Yeah.
we tuck him in, then we've got the whole evening to go out for dinner. It's still heavily skewed towards it being a family thing, but in the evening we have our kind of, we don't need downtime, but it's our own time. And we're checking out the restaurants and the resort.
Now, for those who are kind of watching our vlog, I think some people might not have helpers, especially from Canada, Australia. Nanny service is actually available at some of the nice resorts that accommodate families. So what you can do is you have a kids club where you can leave your child with a designated nanny, or they can come to your villa and look after them for like a couple of hours, so you can go and enjoy your spa or maybe your dinner. You can enjoy the holiday as well.
I'm looking forward to
Coming back to Thailand again.
and also to maybe taking on a city vacation. Sarah's been saying, obviously as a baby you wouldn't be well travelled, but he's not been anywhere. We hardly ever take him out in Hong Kong because he's very little, we're very busy, and now for him to been on a plane and travelled Asia, it's quite nice.
Travelled to Asia, not travelled
He's
Asia.
travelled one part of Asia.
Oh, okay. Oh, I have to also say thank you so much to the people at this hotel,
Yeah.
because they're super thoughtful. I was asking our butler where we should go for fresh produce because I wanted to get some tomatoes and potatoes, because we brought our rice cooker to make congee for Damon.
Yeah.
And she was saying how local supermarkets might not have the freshest vegetables or fruits. So she said that she would personally source that for us, which I thought was super sweet.
And for those of you
very considerate.
considering going shopping, there is a Tesco nearby, kind of a 45-minute drive. So Tesco, for those of you who don't know what it is, it's like a parking shop but big. And if you need to buy your own groceries, nappies, shampoo and body wash. So where are we going next?
If it's in the next few months, if we're going somewhere, I'd still vote for somewhere in like Southeast Asia, like Thailand, Singapore.
Yeah, you want to go to Tokyo again in
Oh, but that's
November.
without Damon.
Can't we take him?
I would not take Damon to Tokyo yet, because I don't think there's anything he can really enjoy there yet. Like let's say he's a year and a bit old, he's not going to enjoy like theme parks and stuff like that. He wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean for him, having a swim in the
I
pool
think
is,
it's important that he kind of enjoys being out in the sun.
yeah,
He's enjoying. He
think-
loves the coconuts.
yeah, he
does.
loves drinking the coconuts.
So being in the pool, obviously, in all fairness, it's no different to being in the pool down near a clubhouse. But here, it's part of there's a pool in the villa. We wake up, we chuck him in. He's happily paddling away.
We don't have to worry and rush back for his nap time. But if in a city, you're out shopping, get a taxi back to the
NCR
hotel.
or some stuff.
Yeah, it's
a bit
no.
hectic.
So, sorry, honey. No, Tokyo's just us.
Okay.
Or me with my friends if you don't want to join.
Again.
Well, I mean, you seem a bit reluctant when I said just us.
I'll go with you.